Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Prepares 3D video. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. Haven't had my coffee yet. We are on the ground here in Amsterdam, getting ready to head on over to BAWSTON. This is my first long-haul flight in about 8 months. Just really haven't had the time to do one. I used to do a ton of them. I used to love doing long hauls, but it just... Why is the door 4 opening? Oh. I just don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I have limited time to fly these days, so I'd like to get short hops in or do flights no more than 3 to 4 hours long. But been craving a long haul for a while, so we're going to jump in and get going here to BAWSTON. Catering's loading up. We are in the KLM 787-9. We got our flight plan ran in a sim brief. Amsterdam Tower was online, but they seem to have gone off now, so looks like we will be on Unicom for this departure. Yeah, let's jump inside. Let's get going. Alright, we can get the catering doors closed. Let's go pull up our flight plan. We're looking at 93,608 for the fuel. Zero fuel weight of 342,471. Gives us a takeoff weight of 436,079, and that is close enough for us. Yeah, that looks good. We put some extra fuel in here added to the flight plan. We're going to be cruising at least Mach 0.87 or 0.88. Kind of get to get this flight going today. I have somewhere to be this evening, so we're going to be hauling tail across the Atlantic. All right, that's good. Panel state loaded. Ident 7879. ARC looks good. Flight plans. Amsterdam to BAWSTON. Going off a 36 left. Not sure what's going on with the brakes here. There we go. Get boarding going. We are KLM 617. Get the IRSs aligned. Center power looks good. That looks good for now. Those signs can go auto. That looks good. Cool, cool, cool. Activate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pre-flight
welcome aboard
checklist.
this flight. May we remind you that all seat backs and tray tables need to be in the upright position. All carry-on items brought on board must be securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Prior to pushback from the gate, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Personal cellular telephones may be used while parked at the gate with the main cabin door open. We will advise you when they must be turned on. For customers seated in the row of seats identified
Berg
by the
3V
words,
departure.
"No children this row," please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. The use of some portable electronic devices is prohibited while on board the aircraft. Once airborne, you will be advised when the use of approved devices such as personal computers
via the Ocean 5
is permitted. A complete list of approved
Lodge
devices
transition,
may be
and
found in
some
the
6
magazine.
hours later we will expect runway 22 left. Looks like we'll be picking this up at Wayne. Alright, cruising altitude today is 380, at least initially. We got a reserve of 10.0. Cost index. I got a 330 today. And we will step on our own manually, so that's fine. Alright. Let's see here. Bear with me. I haven't flown a long haul in quite some time, as I mentioned. Just want to make sure we're doing everything correct here. Yes, so we will need equal time points. If I remember how to do this. So our entry is Echo Golf, Papa Oscar, and oops, 1.9 plus 02 757.3. Damn it. Am I not doing this right? There we go. And we'll be exiting at Bravo Golf Sierra Foxtrot. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I don't know if I did this correctly, but fair enough. We understand what our alternates are in the case of emergencies, engine failures, etc. So, coming into Boston. That looks good as well. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get the performance in now. Oh, got air traffic control on. Who is this? Clearance delivery 121.97. Clearance delivery, good morning, KLM 617 Heavy, stand Foxtrot 9. IFR clearance to Boston International as follows, please.
KLM 617, good evening, schedule clearance delivery, clear to Boston, finding Bergen 350 departure, on 36 left, squawk 2101.
KLM 617 Heavy is cleared to Boston via the Bergie 3 Victor departure, runway 36 left, 2101 in the box.
KLM 617, feedback, departure fully ready.
We'll call for push and start when ready, thank you. So we're still off 36 left and the Bergie 3 Victor departure is correct. Let's go to performance now. We'll initialize the flight. That's optimum. Copy FMC data. Winds are dry. Wind 050 at currently 12 degrees Celsius, 1005. That looks good. But an FMC complete. We'll accept that. 155 is our V2 speed. We'll climb 1. That looks good. We'll set up our panel here. Oh gosh, what does he want again? What? Just so you know, the abbreviation isn't... Oh, you gotta love flying in Europe. Just so you know, the abbreviation in the box isn't ICAO approved. And while most US controllers know what you're talking about, most Europe controllers do not. Fair enough, my friend. I will stick to proper phraseology when I'm flying in Europe. I sit in the box all the time, but then controls were like, what is he talking about? Yeah, you'll find that things are a little more enforced and strict in Europe. And I think that's the same in real world flying as well, to be honest. Alright, 155. Our runway heading for 36 left. I'll leave it 36 for now.
Good afternoon. This is Camera 1124. We would like to please fly as hard to London Heathrow. Shamrock 124.
Back to using EFB, by the way.
I haven't received a flight plan, so your call sign is either
and while
wrong
EFB does a lot of the things
yet.
that makes flying a little easier, especially in regards to taxiing around the airport, especially when you consider airports that you are not used to, especially as large as Schiphol. It's very helpful, but it's missing a lot of the detailed information that the Navigraph charts hold. So we're on the 36 left Bergen 3 to Victor departure. I guess that's primarily the instructions, but I'm trying to find the runway heading for 36 left. That's not telling me where it is anywhere. Or our top of climb, or initial climb, what that should be, because he didn't give me one, so that's missing as well. But let's pull up Navigraph and see if we get it there.
Okay, baggage handling is complete and the aircraft is cleared.
Bergen 3 Victor departure. Here we go. On track of 003, left turn 315.
Shamrock 1124. We refiled the flight plan and we will like to pick up the I-4 now.
250 below 100. I stand corrected. There is no top altitude given here.
Shamrock 1124. I believe the full sign is wrong. I haven't got on a flight plan.
Alright, we're not worried about it. I guess they assign that when you're departing. Again, it's been quite some time since I've flown in Europe, and
You have it, or
even
you
when I did, I didn't fly in Europe much, so. That's good. That looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain.
I
We'd
can
like
go
to add our
on.
welcome aboard today's flight. We're just finishing up our last minute paperwork, and once we've done that,
Okay, we try it
push
again.
back, we're estimating
You
on
can
to
go on.
departure. In the cabin today are some of our finest flight attendants who are there for your comfort, but most of all for your safety, so we ask that you give them undivided attention whenever requested. Once again, thanks for flying with us. Sit back and relax, or I'll update you on our progress once we're aboard.
Ladies and
can go.
gentlemen, we have just closed the
Flight
main
deck
cabin
door.
door. All personal cellular telephones
Hydraulics.
must be turned off and stowed for the duration of the flight.
Fuel pumps.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, and verify straps.
Do we have fuel in the center tanks? Yes, we do. And we'll get the beacon on now. Alright, we don't need EFB anymore. That can go.
Clearance. Number 1124 GD flat and GD zero flat one.
5.0.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you aboard this flight on the Dreamliner. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the flight attendants.
Shamrock 124, your flight plan is incorrect.
Looking like outside.
Departure, and your standard terminal arrival, and you need to have waypoints in your flight plan.
This aircraft has escape path lighting. A change
CPU
in
is
color
running.
or exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. Should oxygen be needed, mask will appear from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with someone needing
Roger,
assistance, put on your mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is located in a container beneath or in some cases between your seat. If needed.
Alright, while she's chatting, let's brief our flight, shall we? See what kind of weather we have in store for us. Alright, KLM 617 Heavy in a 789. Amsterdam to Boston, alternated Kennedy. Initial cruising altitude flight level 380, expecting an air time of 6 hours and 40 minutes.
That would be really appreciated, thank you.
We were supposed to depart at 17:05 Zulu, time now 17:19 Zulu. A couple minutes late from pushing back, but we will make up that time in the air. We are off the Burger 3 Victor departure out of runway 36 left. We'll just fly the SID. In terms of weather en route, pretty light winds going westbound, which is really good for us today. No significant weather en route. Appears to be pretty smooth. We got an average winds of 236 at 18, which is really, really good. We'll take that anytime going eastbound. Zero fuel weight 436, relatively close. We've got 93,608 pounds of fuel on board. We've checked that. Should be arriving with plenty of fuel and enough for our alternate at Kennedy as well if needed. Oh, we did not do our winds. At Boston. Alright, let's load that. Execute. We changed to 23.8, so that's fine. Yeah, it'll be light winds for the entirety of this trip. That works out good for us. Weather. So again, winds are 050 at 7 currently. 10 stature of a mile overcast at 8,000 feet. 13 degrees Celsius, no significant weather, QNH 1005. Boston, we are expecting variable winds at 5 knots. Maybe some rain as well coming into the area on arrival. Broken at 1,000, overcast at 2,000. Alternate for Kennedy, roughly the same there. Pretty straightforward flight for us. Let's get pushing back now. Clearance delivery KLM 617 Heavy, stand Foxtrot 9, QNH 1005, ready for push and start, please.
KLM 617, QNH 1005, information Delta, contact ground 121 decimal. Have a wonderful flight, see you next time, bye bye.
Over the ground, you take care as well. I did not realize all these guys came on, alright. Let's pull up Delta really quick. Alright, that looks good. Full ground, good evening, KLM 617 Heavy, information Delta current, stand Foxtrot 9, ready for push and start.
KLM 617, pushback start approved.
Push and start approved, KLM 617 Heavy. Alright, let's call up the boss.
Good day, Captain. The tug is connected now, so we'll be pushing back in just a couple of minutes. Can you please confirm that your parking brake is set?
That is set. Let's make sure we're squawking mode Charlie.
The tug is in position, the bypass is inserted, and we are ready to push. Okay, it looks like the apron is clear. Release parking brakes. Pushing out. Clear for engine start.
Alright, off the block. 1725 Zulu.
Ground to flight deck.
Go ahead from cockpit.
Clear to start engines.
Roger. Clear to start engines.
Okay, starting
Both
engines.
Actually, we should have ran through our checklists. Passenger signs are on,
Alright,
MCP
it'll be a
set,
left
takeoff
seat
speeds
takeoff.
are set, CDU pre-flight
Taxi
complete.
route is per ATC.
Now we're doing the
instructions.
briefing now.
Standard reject procedures. Will depart via the SID, from the initial altitude. In the event of emergency, return will coordinate with ATC. You'll fly the airplane out on the checklist. Coordinate with the air traffic control company and the flight attendants. Any questions?
This thing is gonna push me back onto the grass.
Pushback is complete. Take your parking brakes, please, and confirm.
Why the hell did that roll like that? Huh. Almost took the guy out. I don't know what he's unhooking because we're not hooked up. Man, you gotta love GSX sometimes.
Triple ground. Camera 1124. We are ready for start. We have echo on board.
Alright.
Shamrock 2, Expression Shamrock 1124, pushback step approved. Clear vision start, Shamrock 1124, thank you.
Delta, boom, boom, boom. Tower. Alright. Flex 5.
Disconnecting now. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
System check. Let's go to flight controls. Let's pull left. Alright. Center. Pull up. Let's pull down. Pull left. Right. That is good. Kill the APU. Everything else up there looks good. Anti-ice is not required. Recall looks good. Auto brake RTO. Flight controls are checked and the ground equipment is clear. Pull ground, KLM 617 heavy, information Delta, ready to taxi, runway 36 left.
KLM 617, taxi on point runway 36 left, FSLABS 5, cross runway 18 center, present 36 center.
Taxi runway 3, holding point runway 36 left at Whiskey 5, cross runway 36 center, KLM 617 heavy.
Ground, I'm not going to include back and we are now ready. Shamrock 1124, taxi 1.136 left, fire Quebec, at Whiskey 5, cross runway 18 center. Back, sorry, Quebec, Whiskey 5, cross 36 center, and hold still runway 36 left, Shamrock 1124.
Alright, we are looking good. Headed to Boston. Clear to both sides.
stable ground. This is camera 1124. We would like to know where taxiway stack is, because we can find it. Quebec is at around the Alpha platform. It's like under runway 36 center. There's taxiway Quebec that leads from Schiphol center to the rare runway. I can give you a progressive taxi as well. So. Yes, sir. That would be a safe.
We should probably get a taxi light on. And I'll open the radar. Here is Whiskey 5. And we've been giving clearance to cross 36 center.
Camera 1124 would like to have progressive access to Shamrock 1124 taxi to Alpha 5 now.
Now we are cleared to the left and
Alpha
right.
5, Wolfsburg Bravo, Shamrock 1124.
This airport is large, boy.
Shuttle ground vanavond van Aviation en de Bravo verkeerd. Runway 6 at Sierra 4. Van Aviation 9 naar de Bravo, taxi stand Charlie 8. Taxi stand Charlie 8 van Aviation 9 naar de Bravo. Shamrock 114, right turn now from the Alpha, from Bravo. Right on Bravo, Shamrock 1124.
We seem to not be sticking as much. I made some settings adjustment in OBS last night. One of which was changing the priority in the OBS settings, changing the CPU process priority to high. So that's dropped my frames in sim a little bit, but at least it'll help with the sticking and whatnot while recording.
KLM 617 for the tower, 119 is 225.
119 or 225, have a great evening. Triple Tower, good evening. KLM 617 Heavy on Victor, taxiing to holding point 36 left.
KLM 617, continue taxi Victor 4. The wind 050 7 knots, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Continue taxi Victor 4, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Alright, alright. Take it easy coming around this bend. Alright, we are going to go straight out. Take your seats, my friends.
Before takeoff checklist.
That is complete.
Please be seated for departure.
We are clear left and right.
Runway verified.
That is checked. Departure time 17:39. Zulu noted.
Check thrust.
Thrust is set.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
That's checked.
Check.
BB1.
Rotate.
And we are out of here.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Goodbye, Amsterdam.
Triple Tower clearing, Speedbird 2764, established on the localizer runway 06.
Gorgeous.
The wind 0507 knots, runway 06, clear to land.
06 clear to land, Spirit 264.
And KLM 617, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom on 122.8.
KLM 617 Heavy, you have a great evening. Thanks for all your help. Take care.
I'd like to once again welcome you aboard. I'd also like to offer a special welcome to our quality flight flight. You will be earning valuable miles on your flight today. If you're not a member, please visit us at Micslmn.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service from both first class and coach. In coach, beer, wine, and margaritas can be purchased with a debit or credit card. We apologize if we do not accept cash. In-flight entertainment available on this aircraft includes audio and video on demand, as well as
takeoff
all
checklist?
included free of charge. The flight attendant will be coming through the aisles with complimentary headsets. Now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
What a departure. Alright, autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
I love hand flying,
Autopilot
but
in command.
these views are much better. Alright folks, I think I've tortured you guys long enough. We're going to cut the video here, and we will see you for the arrival into Boston. Take care.